Hi, we're on GeForce Kings. Today we're going to open the most expensive case for $1,000 again. Why did this case give us the biggest profit? I remember that back then we turned 60,000 into 150,000, so that was really the biggest profit. And I'm curious to see if we'll manage to make such a good profit again. I also remember that we used to get that Bayonet Crimson Web really often. We'll see how it goes today. Unfortunately, today we have a much smaller balance, so we'll see how it turns out with this kind of balance. But before that, remember about my promo code WIKI5, which gives you an extra 5% on your deposit. And now let's move on to opening this case right here. I'm really very curious and quite interested if it will go as incredibly well as it did back then. I'm afraid it might not turn out that way, unfortunately. Because back then we were really incredibly lucky. And so far it's not looking too great. Okay, we've got our first special item and it's right here. 18,016, we've got the Will It Lotus, which costs 22,000. Okay, that's exactly what I'm talking about. This case, we've got two special items. I don't know, it seems to me that this is probably the best case. Okay, this time it's two Karambit Fades. That's not too bad. I was expecting a little better, but it's still not bad. And the last case. Okay, another chance to get those most expensive skins. Please, just one more expensive one at least. We've got an AWP Dragon Lore. That's actually really good. And we've definitely made a profit here. 54,000. At this point we've got 24,000 here. Dollars in profit, and the most expensive skin was the With Lotus. That one really made a huge difference here, and I think we'll come back to this case again from the start. We'll open it now for 50,000 and see how it goes. Now, I hope it'll go just as well again as it did a moment ago. Unless it turns out that this time it'll be unfortunately much worse, but I hope not. Although that's how it's looking so far. Oh, that's quite worrying. We're not even getting a special unique item. I thought we got 22,000. Okay, please, let there at least be something good here now. Well, it's not bad. We got a Karambit. Cool, but it's not the best either. Let's sell it and open another 5. But in these next 5, it's really weak. And now, for example, we only have 27,000. No. And now I don't know whether to open again. Let's try. Last chance. There was such a good profit, really. And unfortunately I opened again. We have a special item, please. Again, no, we got a Butterfly Fade. Well, it's not bad because that's $4,000, but unfortunately it's still not the best. Okay, special item twice, please. We got the Prince, but I don't know how much it's worth. Unfortunately, not as much as I thought. Okay, we have another special item, please. Let it be something good this time. The Prince again. No, seriously. And now it's really bad. $18,000. And the beginning was really so promising. It seemed like today was going to bring some really amazing profit, but as it turns out, unfortunately not. Alright, let's try. So maybe here, in the battles, we'll still manage to get something. Let's do, say, 2 of these battles, and if not, well, that's that. But it's such a shame about the profit we really had at the beginning. Especially Tim, unfortunately not for us, but I'm curious what he'll get here. There's the AWP, the Prince over there. But so far it's really weak, okay? We've got a special item, here we go. We've got Hola, at least we win this one, at least we win this one. And here, how much is that? 18,000, all right. We won't be trying anything else today. At least we made a profit today, $7,000, so that's not bad. At the start, we had as much as $24,000 in profit, unfortunately, but we played well, and in the end, we still come out ahead. Thank you all very much. See you for now.